Hey y'all, it's your girl Tatiana, and welcome to my channel, Life of Tatiana. Now, if you do want to see how I went from this all dry, no makeup, to this, poppin', then just keep watching. Let's get started. So we're gonna start by using the Bobbi Brown face base as my moisturizer. Gonna dot that in 4 spots on my face, and this will work that sucker in. Alright, once we have that all rubbed into our skin, I will be using the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in the color 5. And don't worry, I'll be listing all the products below. So we're just gonna brush up our eyebrows into our natural shape. Then once we have that all brushed up, we're gonna take that same pencil and line underneath our brows. So I like to go very, very close to the bottom of my brow and just follow its natural shape. Now once we've lined the bottom, we're gonna line the top. Now I like to start from it's a little past the middle and work my way down. I don't go all the way to the front because I don't want a harsh line, as you can see right there. Then I'm going to take the pencil and do slight flicks in the front to mimic hair. Once we're done with that, we're just gonna do the same exact thing to the other brow. So just line underneath your brow, following its natural curvature. Then we're going to do the top, not from the beginning, but like slightly before the middle, working our way down. And then we're going to go ahead and make little flicks in the front to mimic hair. So I like to do the flicks because it sort of mimics a natural eyebrow, and I just love the way it looks on me. Next, we're going to be using the Brow by Benefit. It's the pomade or pomade, however you pronounce it, and I'm going to be filling in the brow with this. So it does come with a brush. Love that brush so much. Hey, giddy. Ah, I was real deal hurt. All right, so we're just gonna fill in our eyebrows with that Brow. And I like to use this because I just like the way it looks. I save product that way. And just basically just shade it in. I don't take it all the way to the front because I'm going to have a gradient effect, as you're going to see later on. Once I fill it in, I just like to go back and look. Like you see there's a little hole there. I'm real anal about that, so I'm just gonna go back in with that pencil and fill in any gaps that I missed. So I'm going to be using my MAC concealer, mixing NC45 and NC50 together, and then I'm going to draw directly underneath my eyebrow with a flat top brush. I find the flat top brush to be the best brush to do my eyebrows by far. It makes it sharp, pretty, and very precise. Now, if you are wondering, NC50 is my regular foundation color in MAC. That's why I like to mix that with NC45, which I have shade lighter, just so it could look kind of natural, but with a slight highlight underneath my brows. Then I'm going to be taking NW45 from that same palette, and I'm going to go over my eyebrows. Now, the same way I went and filled in, I'm starting from a little bit past the middle, working my way down. And then you're going to notice once I do the other brow, I'll use the remainder of the concealer to go towards the front because I don't want it to be super sharp in the front of my eyebrows. Look at that look of concentration, boy. I do not play when it comes to my eyebrows. I will take my time. As you can see, you don't have to work fast. Comes out better when you work and take your time. See, I'm just going to brush up towards my forehead. Like so. The eyebrow look pretty, boy. And then like I said with the remainder, you see I'm just going towards the front. Just so it looks more natural. Then I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge and just blend that in. Quick little secret here, it is a nice dupe for the the beauty blender. Let me tell you, I already have 3 beauty blenders. I can't keep buying them, so this $7.99 does it good. Then I'm just going to take my spoolie and we're gonna brush the front of our eyebrows to make it look natural. So I just brush it, not too much because I still want them lines to show, but as you can see, it just gives it a nice little gradient effect from light to dark. Then I take this concealer brush and go under my eyebrow just in case I missed any spots with the sponge. Alrighty, brows are complete. So now let's get into this base. Alright, so your girl does have oily skin, so I will be using the Cover FX Mattifying Primer, just dotting that on my face and working it in. After that's all rubbed in, I will be using my new favorite, Fenty Beauty, in the color 410 as my foundation. So we're just going to shake that up, do about 1.5 pump. And I'm going to show you right here. And then we're just going to dot that all over my face. Being that I'm just going to class is the reason why I only did 1.5 pumps. For more coverage, you can use 2 full pumps. So after that is completely dotted on your girl face, I'm just going to rub it in with my Real Techniques brush and, you know, basically buff that baby in. Don't forget the jawline. Can't be walking around looking crazy. Just continue. Once that's all buffed in, I do like to go back in with my damp sponge just to make sure I'm blended to the gods, because can't be walking around looking crazy, you know. So just in case, buffing in some more, making sure my skin looks beautiful. Going in with my favorite everyday concealer, which is the Fit Me in the color 35 Deep. And I'm making little triangles under my eye, down my nose, and on my chin. And my Cupid's bow, I don't go to my forehead because I'll just use the excess. Also, I don't go directly under my eyes because I don't want too much product build up directly. So I like to start blending towards the bottom, then working my way up, because I don't like stuff directly under my eyes because I feel like it causes it to crease, just from past experiences. This method works wonders for me. Once I'm done blending, I'm going back into that concealer palette and taking the color NW55 just to go down the bridge of my nose. Oh, I'm sorry, the sides of my nose, just to do a slight contour. Next, I'm going in with my favorite setting powder, the SACHA Buttercup, and it's putting that under my eye. Now, I don't tend to bake as much as I used to because nobody got time for that, and I like the look of this better. So I legit leave it on for maybe a minute. You're gonna see. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead with the powder of my choice, Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder in the color 178. And I'm just gonna buff that in. Now, as you can see, I take that powder and I go over my chin and my forehead. And then later on, well, in a sec actually, I'm going to take a pointed foundation brush to brush off the excess powder underneath the eyes, like so. Here we go. Once I brush that all away, I'm going to be going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep 4. And as you can see here, I love this stuff. I'm already touching pan. So I'm going to take this brush and take it right into the hollows of my face. Since I'm just going to school, I like to use bronzer because it looks more natural. It's not a harsh contour. Like, where am I going to be snatching lives that much? So this is perfect enough. Don't forget that chin. Can't be walking around with a double. With a small blending brush, I'm just going to take that same bronzer and take it along my nose where I first contoured, and then after that I'm going to take another blending brush, a more fluffy one, and go into the crease of my eyes, just so every fold of my face has the same color. Don't know why I do it, I just like the way it looks. After that, we'll go back in with the SACHA buttercup powder just to carve out the bronzer just a little bit, because I tend to go down further than I need to, and that just saves me. I brush it away right away because I don't want it to look too light right there. I just want to get rid of some of that bronzer, basically. Dun, 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 dun. Now we're going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter. I'm going to be using the color Moscow Mule, which is that one right there. So pretty. I'm going to be using a pointed blush brush. Yes, you can use your brushes for multiple things. And we're gonna go ahead and pop that highlight right there, because what is a girl without her highlight? Yes, there we go. Yes, come through, shine through. So I'm just continuing to put that highlight everywhere I like it. Bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, my cupid's bow. Just, you know, I'm extra. So wherever I want it, I'm gonna put it. Alright, just prepping my eyes for some eyelashes using any mascara. I just grabbed one. Gonna coat my lashes. So I will be using the Madam Wispy from KoKo lashes, and this glue that I got off of Amazon, as you can see here. I will be putting them on off camera, but to show you how I put the glue, I put a lot on the two ends because I don't need that coming up. Blow, blow, blow on that sucker. And then I'm going to pop them on. Now once they're already on, just preparing my lips for my lip gloss. I will be using the Fenty Beauty, this is my new fave as well, and putting that on my lips. It's so good. It's so good. It's a perfect everyday gloss. Now, if you don't know already, I am extra as they come, so I'm putting some more highlight above my cupid's bow because I love that. And then who did I think I was? I always use lip liner, but I said maybe I won't use it today, but I changed my mind and put that lip liner because I can't look at myself without lip liner on. So I just lined my lips and added a little bit more gloss just to complete that. I like to kiss the back of my hand to release some of the gloss. It comes off better than trying to use a napkin. And then, oh, what do you know? I'm all done. Now I will be right back to show you what I look like right before I go ahead and head off to class. All right, at this point, I'm all done. Low-key feeling myself. I mean high-key. Look at me. Okay. So, if you did love this, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and there'll be much more to come. Bye, you guys.